So, good morning, everyone. My name is Crystal Villamor, BSA Block A. So, I'm going to share to all of you my thoughts about the sexual aspect of the self and the material aspect of the self. So, for me, the sexual aspect of the self is the beginning of our adolescence. It is marked by the rapid changes of our physical appearance. For example, in our pubic hairs. Our pubic hair starts to grow when we reach the adolescence stage. The sexual aspect of the self also refers to a person's sexual identity on how they on how they identify themselves, on how they express their sexuality, and who they were attracted with. That was my thoughts about the sexual aspect of the self. It is because, as you observe right now, there are a lot of women teenagers that was pregnant because their sexual desires are so rapid. They just think that they want to indulge that in that kind of thing, that they want to indulge in sex, even though if they're going to be pregnant, they're still not ready yet because they're still teenagers. They're not in the right age to be pregnant with. They said that the brain is where the sexual desire originates and where the sexual behavior controlled. Sex is not bad. Sex is not bad because if there is no sex, the human population will go extinct because sex is the natural sexual intercourse for the men and women for them to be able to create their child. But you have to think it wisely if you are ready to indulge with sex or not. The material aspect of the self is is the part of ourself that is exposed in the real world. It is who we are on the external side. Material self is somehow what people see outside of yourself, like you're wearing branded clothes, you're wearing expensive accessories, you've bought cars, or you're both brand new phones that is expensive. In this era of ours, most teenagers express their material self instead of being their true self because they just wanted to fit in the circle that they thought they were belonged with. So instead of prioritizing your needs, you cast out the needs. Instead of prioritizing your needs, you cast out your needs and you prioritize your wants just to fit in the circle that you wanted to be belong with. Being materialist isn't necessarily being obsessed with the material things, but it is believing in the value of the materials you have bought on your own without anyone's help. Why does the sexual aspect of the self and the material aspect of the is important in understanding myself? It is because understanding the sexual and material aspect of the self helps me to understand of who really I am, what I value the most, and how I relate to others. My sexuality teach me about my feelings, identity, and how I express love to someone, while my material self shows how I use things or possessions to reflect my personality and lifestyle. So that's all. Thank you and good morning.